All right, ladies. Hello and welcome. Victoria McCullough here with Healthy and Wealthy with Her Strength Coaching. Today is Monday. And as I have mentioned in the past, I am now going into the new year. So, a happy new year. Hope you had an amazing Christmas. We're going into the new year. We have one more day after today left, right? And in that new year, I have some goals, I have some plans. If you haven't done this, one thing that I would encourage you to do is just write down what do you want to accomplish in 2025. You really want to take a look at this past year and think about what went well and what didn't go so well and what would you like to improve on in 2025. We all have something. We all have things that we want to do different. We all have things that maybe we want to stop doing. And maybe we want to, I know for us, me and Jeff, one of the things I talked to him about, we haven't done it yet, but I did talk to him over the weekend because I was at my mom's, and when I drive, my mind just goes in so many directions. I really use that time to focus, to reevaluate, to think, and what is it that I want to do? What are the things that I want to accomplish? What do I still have to go in? What do I want to get rid of? What isn't serving me? And this weekend, while I was driving, I was listening to some podcasts, and I like to do that more than music. I like to listen to podcasts. I'll break it up and listen to something, and then listen to music for a little bit, and then listen. And I listened to Mike Milner. One person that I love. I love his podcast. His is the if you go to Spotify, he does health, fitness, nutrition. He's one of my mentors for the nutrition coaching, online nutrition coaching, right? He is somebody that I really look up to help me to build and grow my online business. And he was talking, and he does coaching, and then he also teaches nutrition. So usually on Fridays he has the coach's compass, and he's talking to coaches, and the rest of the week he's talking to everybody just like you, and what I'm doing, hoping to do in the new year. And he talks about different nutrition and health and nutrition challenges, helping people, giving value. And that's what I want to do in the new year. I want to start with my healthy and wealthy program here on podcast, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes I never understand what's the difference, but I want to start coming live on Mondays, and I want to start talking about health. And I am really talking to women. Guys, some of this applies to you too if you want to watch, but it applies to women. I want to start helping women, which I have done. I have my nutrition and fitness experience goes back about 30 years when I was in the military in my early 20s. I'm now 56, and I really started it as a hobby, something to do when you first go into the military. You spend time at the gym because you don't know anybody. So it kind of evolved from that. A lot of different things happened, and I was always in the gym. People were always looking to me for help, fitness advice. I was getting into nutrition and a little bit, and I dabbled in it, and people laugh, and they don't understand that the first time I actually tried to get certified as, I think it was aerobics back then in the 90s, I didn't show up to the last class because I feared talking in front of people. And people don't understand that it was something that evolved. It's not something, one of the biggest fears that people have is speaking in public, right? Public speaking is the number one fear that most people have. And that was me. I was sweating bullets, when I had to do my leadership courses and videotape me talking in front of, a group of people. And so you're going to hear these guys barking. But it evolved. So I didn't get my first time I went to get certified. I didn't get my fitness certification. And then I went on to eventually get certified. Now you're talking about like the mid 90s. And I didn't get certified as a personal trainer until 2005, after Olivia was born. She's my third. That's when I actually got certified. But from that time when I joined the military in 92 to 2005, I was still intrigued by fitness and nutrition. I was working out, and I was always trying different programs, doing different things. And so it evolved over time. So I want, and then I started when I had my kids, my baby boot camp. I purchased a franchise because I had little ones. It was hard to be a personal trainer when you're trading dollars for hours, right? So I bought a franchise where I was able to bring my kids and have group fitness with other moms. And that was great. That evolved into what I do now, Her Strength Coaching, which is coaching for women. And as I've gotten older, it's evolved to helping older women. And then I got nutrition certified. So, and then, I went through all these different certifications, and I've done that. And that's why so my education goes way back. I don't even have a bachelor's degree. I don't. I went to, a community college, but all my college time was for paralegal, which I was really interested in. And then I just started getting certifications through other platforms and other programs, Health Coaching Institute, online nutrition academy, nutrition coaching institute, precision nutrition. So I have all these certifications for fitness, and then I just learn from other coaches. And you know what? As you learn from what you hear, and as the more I heard about what I was helping women with, the more I knew I was on the right track. It's something I enjoy, something I love. I love to help women get healthier, more fit and strong. Um, and that's what I plan on doing in the new year. So I decided, so while I was, driving, I was thinking about what do I want to do, and what classes do I want to keep. I have 3 classes that I have done for since, oh gosh, 2011. I do three. I do a 5 a.m. class. I used to do a later one when I was doing like my baby boot camp, and then I still now I'm trying to grow an 8:30 class in Black Forest. I have my 5 a.m. class, which has gone up and down. Believe me, there have been moments I've wanted to just quit. But you know what I love about 5 a.m. and why I'm a morning person is because I know I'm going to get it done. There's other women that are counting on me. So I am going to show up. So I show up. And there's very few times I've ever canceled. Most of the time I've canceled has been for weather. And I rarely ever get sick. I rarely ever get sick, thank God, so that's a blessing. And but I will show up. And I told them I'm never going to give up my 5 a.m. class, mainly for the reason that it's a time for me to actually also get my workout in. And so if I have new people, I focus on them. People are coming to me, they're paying to come to me. So I am going to make sure that they're getting their workout in first before I get my workout. You're hearing my timer go off because I am actually making dinner. I found a recipe online that many of you might have seen. I'm going to move over here while I do this, and you can get my cooking in. A recipe that I found that was a guy who goes on there, and it was chicken. So basically, it's chicken breast. You put chicken breast in there with Olive Garden Italian dressing. You put a bottle of that, and then you put about a cup of chicken stock in there, shake it up, and then dump it in there. And then you add in some seasoning, salt, pepper. I need to add in some Italian seasoning. You can add other seasonings if you want to. Parmesan and cream cheese. And then you put the chicken in a crock pot for about 3 to 4 hours, and then you make pasta, and then you blend it all up, and it looks amazing. So what I want to do on this channel is I am going to bring to you on Mondays some nutrition, and and you can sit here and say, well, that doesn't sound so healthy. You know what? What I teach isn't always clean eating. You don't have to be 100% perfect. I tell people 80% eat healthy, 20% enjoy your food. But you also have to be able to live life. You don't want to feel like you have to eat clean all the time, right? You want to still enjoy the foods that you have. In this, I have protein, right? I have the chicken. I have, even with the cheeses, you're going to get some protein. I haven't calculated the nutritional value of it. So there's probably a little bit higher fat because of the cream cheese. You can use one that's less fat. But that is what I want to start doing, is I want to start sharing with you some cooking, healthy tips. And so Mondays are going to be geared towards health and fitness. And I'm also, going to be talking to you a little bit more about setting goals. Like I said, I was thinking about all these things that I want to do. What do I want to accomplish in 2025? The things I want to make sure that I get done, the things I add in there. One of the things is going hiking once a month. I want to start going back to church at least twice a month, 2 times. And then I want to fit in other things because I have let some things go. And that's what happens at the end of the year. What we need to do is we need to take a look at, what is our year? How did it go? And what can we improve on? What can we add and what can we get rid of? For me and Jeff, like I said, we're going to be talking about what we can do as a couple. And, and hiking is one of the things I'd like to do. We were going out a lot and spending a lot of money going out, and drinking and eating out and having all this fun, yes, but we were spending a lot of money doing that. So now we're trying to break it down into, okay, what days are we going to focus on our date nights, making sure that we have our date nights, making sure that we, do a quarterly a mini vacation. And then adding in what we can do to help our relationship grow and what I can do personally to grow and professionally to grow. So just right now, I would encourage you, I'm going to come on to we're going to be doing our healthy happy hour in a couple weeks, the second Tuesday of each month. Me and Leandra Jackson are still going to be doing that. But now we are also going to be rotating locations. So we're going to go when we do the next one, we're going to be at Jack's in Falcon, Jack's Brewery in Falcon. And we're going to start rotating and finding different places so we can help promote that location, but also just to give you a different view and a different, and talk about different things. So in the next one, we're going to be talking about detox. Leandra's going to talk about some detoxing products that they have with doTERRA. I'm going to be talking about a sugar detox. We are also going to be doing my monthly challenge that I'm going to have a calendar in my Secrets to Living Fit, Fueled, and Fabulous in Facebook. I'm going to try to put the link down here so you can join that group. I will put that up. We're going to be talking about decreasing sugar. You don't have to completely eliminate it, but you want to decrease as much as you can, giving you some healthier options on, sweets and what to eat, just so you can have that, if you have that time, but not feeling like you have to deprive yourself, because you should never feel like you can't have something. You can have whatever you want. You just have to make sure that you're getting in the healthier options, your lean proteins, your veggies, your good carbs, your good fats, and fiber. You get those things in first. Make sure that those are your priorities, and then enjoy food. Make sure you're eating enough food. Stop decreasing all the foods, decreasing your calories so much. One of the things I was thinking about is a lot of times people understand the fact that you have to be in a deficit in order to lose weight, right? But where are you at right now? What if you are already in a deficit? Do you even know whether you're in a deficit or not? Are you eating 1,000 calories? If you're eating like 1,000 calories a day, maybe you don't even know how much you're eating. If you're eating 1,000 calories a day, I can tell you right now you're in a deficit, and that is not good. You cannot start from a deficit and lose weight, especially if you've been there for a long time. So I'm going to be talking about that next week. We're going to talk about what that looks like and how you can figure it out. What I would recommend you doing is to track your food for 3 or 4 days. See how many calories you're eating. And then next week, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what is a deficit and why you cannot stay there long term and think you're going to lose weight, keep losing weight, because your body adapts. And we're going to talk about those things. So I'm excited for the new year. I'm excited for what it brings. On Wednesday, I'm going to be talking about the wealthy portion. So that's going to be a little bit more about some other businesses that I'm doing, the digital marketing, Make Wellness. Make Wellness, we're also getting ready to do a challenge. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about that as well. And I hope you join me. I hope you check out, subscribe to this page. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will be updated on when I come on live and what I'm talking about. And I hope that this gives you value. If there's something you're interested in, please let me know, comment below, and share this with your friends and family and anybody you think that might have some, might be able to get some value out of it. So thank you for joining me. I can't wait to do more with you. Have an awesome day, and Happy New Year if I don't see you soon.